Well, it is Memorial Day morning, and I am in the office. Memorial Day, just take some time out to remember all those service members who did give their lives in service of our country. It's going to be a busy week for our law firm, but despite all that, I am going to take some time to remember those men and women. And also, obviously, it's a busy week as always, but we all have jobs and we all have things to do. So, knocking out some work, uh, just this morning, have some things planned with family, but just want to get some things done. I realize Memorial Day people are traveling out and about in New Jersey and Pennsylvania and a bunch of other states. Again, I always give my weekend advice, but during holidays, I always give my advice to people traveling. If you are stopped for suspicion of DUI in Pennsylvania or DUI in New Jersey, do not refuse the chemical test. It will help your criminal case. Be polite, be respectful to the officer, but don't give consent to search your vehicle. These are important things to remember. Remember, you're not obligated to tell the officer where you're going, where you've been, what you drank, what you consumed. Just give license, registration, proof of insurance, and then move from there. With regards to the officer wants to search the car, again, don't give consent. If they find something in the car, remember, there's no obligation to say anything. The officer may say, if you go easy, I'll go easy on you if you just tell me what happened. Again, they're not allowed to do that. They can obviously ask the question, but as far as what they can do as far as the charges, it's really out of their control at some point. So, with regards to that, again, warrantless searches, as I said in the past, are permissible in New Jersey. They're not permissible in Pennsylvania, but police, you usually need a warrant to search a car in Pennsylvania. If the officer wants to search a car even without a warrant, don't get in their way. Don't put your hands on the officer. Don't argue with the officer. Again, these are things that are not going to help you with your case. Finally, with regards to legal firearms, don't take your Pennsylvania or New Jersey gun in different states. Unless the state has reciprocity, you can check on the state's website and they can tell you pretty quickly. I'll tell you right off the bat that Pennsylvania and New Jersey do not have reciprocity. So your New Jersey gun doesn't belong to Pennsylvania and vice versa. New Jersey, unlike Pennsylvania, has a lot of mandatory minimum penalties for carrying a gun in the state. If it is unlawful possession. Unlawful possession is just carrying a gun outside of your home or place of business without a permit. Yes, it is easier to get a permit now in New Jersey, but again, there is a process. So once again, if you have questions, 215-755-9000 in Pennsylvania, 856-793-7429 in New Jersey. The website, gambleandlaw.com. As always, a tremendous resource for you and your family. All of my books, my blogs, my videos are available there. At this point, you have over 1,000 blog articles, hundreds of videos, just great resources for you and your family. Website gambleandlaw.com has downloadable books. We also have our e-update, which I'm going to link in here, along with an article that I wrote on what to do if you are stopped on Memorial Day. Once again, have a great Memorial Day. If you have questions, 215-755-9000 in Pennsylvania, 856-793-7429 in New Jersey. Have a great day. Have a great Memorial Day, and I'll talk to you all very soon.